Satnam and boo! It's October and it's scary time. Do you remember that movie a long, long time ago? That's the organ from Mr. Chicken and the Haunted House. I love that movie because it's this great mixture of scary and funny. It's a great mixture of just loving the character in there and getting a little spooked. It's a lot like life. So in the month of October, we are invited to look at our ghosts, to confront our boogeyman, to look underneath the bed and see that monster and see it for what it is. This is also a time on the goddess will at the end of the month, October 31st and November 1st is the Day of the Dead. Let me put something on a little more haunted. So this is when we get to honor those who have gone to the other side. This is when we get to remember our ancestors. And there's not just our family, right, that's on the other side. It is the masters that have gone before us and now have passed. And during this October time, the veil gets very thin. And what is the meaning of that? Well, it's a time when we can feel them more. It's a time, they say, when they can speak to us, when our grandmothers and our grandmothers' grandmothers can bring us wisdom and gifts from the other side. When we meditate, we start to feel what it might be like to not be so enamored with this life. And so our ancestors are in that realm. They aren't enamored by their fears anymore. They aren't caught up in the stories. And what they can do is they can guide us and see us where we're at. They can deal with our ghosts from the past because they have a different view now. They are more into that cycle because they've let go their body. They're between the worlds. So they understand the Sa-ta-na-ma on the deepest level, which is birth, life, death, rebirth. This is a time to heal. These days from that equinox, the September 22nd, we're heading towards the solstice. So this October, take some time to meditate on your ancestry and ask them, teach me what it is I need to know. When you were here on earth, what is it that stumbled you up and you wish you would have known? I'm telling you, they've got amazing wisdom that is here for you. And I love to always connect too, even on a deeper level with my guides and masters. Like I really love to tune into Mary Magdalene and to Jesus Christ and Yogi Bhajan, who just passed in 2004. What is Kundalini now, Master? Jesus, if you could speak and walk on the earth, what would you want humanity to know right now in 2016? We are so blessed to have each other and the soul of yoga and to be able to deal with our ghosts together, to heal and to meditate. So let's just take a little moment to center in and feel the wisdom of these times. Close your eyes and put your hands on your heart. Take a deep breath. And exhale. Inhale deep. And exhale. And here we just take a time in our hearts to ask for our ancestors, our grandmothers and our grandfathers, uncles and aunties that we've never even known, who are somehow connected to this lifetime and this DNA, to come and whisper wisdom that can help us deal with our ghosts, that can help us face those monsters in our hearts that are still haunting our lives. We ask to be filled with great wisdom so that we can use this time as we walk towards the winter solstice. We can use our Halloween, our Day of the Dead, our All Saints Day to honor the life of a human, the days we live, the wisdom we gather, and our connection to those who are loving us still from beyond. We ask to open up our hearts to the great strength of our soul today, that we may face our boogeymans. Drop more and more fear that we may stand in love. And feel yourself supported by your ancestors, supported by the angelic realm. And call in a great master. For me, I'm calling in Yogi Bhajan to give me grit, stability, containment. That I may end this year stronger than ever. That I may open up to more and more light and shine like a lighthouse. Take a deep breath and receive the gifts of this meditation. And exhale out all fear. Open up your eyes. See your ancestors and the angels in nature and all around you. And come to the soul and celebrate on Sunday when we have our soul talk. Come to the Kundalini classes when, as we get towards the end of this month, we will dive into the full moon energy and the new moon energy and our great honoring of those on the other side. So much love to you. And don't forget to have some fun with your monsters. I've always loved that song, the Monster Mash, right? So let's have a little dance here at the end and get into our Monster Mash. Right? There's got to be a bright side. You know, we're going to have an election right after Halloween. It's scary! Satnam! I love you! See you in class.